What is going on, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little bit. I apologize, but the last couple of days have not really been real nice. Since the last two videos we did together, I got into a snowstorm up in Council Bluffs, Iowa, and I had to wait the storm out. And the same day I was leaving out, after the storm calmed down and it was safe to travel, my truck gelled up, what they also call a freeze up. So I was in a hotel room for 4 days waiting to get my truck repaired. That was $2,000 to get my truck fixed and back on the road. Right now I am in St. Joseph, Missouri. I'm parked at the Casey's here, and right across the road is a Menards. I purposely parked there. I hope y'all like the new lights I put in the truck. They're a lot brighter. I still got this one up here to do, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm going up to Menards in the morning because I need to get some more strip wood. And just as a review from the last video, we did the track right here using 1/4-inch wood from Hobby Lobby, which you can also get at Menards a whole lot cheaper. So, I'm really liking the way how this turned out. This kind of gives the look of like the Lionel Super O track they had out at one time. And it looks really nice. And I've got more pieces to do. And I think once it's all completed, painted, and the rails are weathered a little bit, I think what you'll find is that's going to be really, really nice modified Menards track. Cheap, easy to do, and it gives a prototypical look. Not as prototypical as the Lionel Fast Track or Atlas or Gargraves, but it does give a very, very nice look to it. Granted, the rails are not, T-shaped. They're not the same height as Lionel Fast Track or even the, Atlas or Gargraves, or what they consider scale height. But when you put the not chicken grit, but chick grit, two different styles, down, I think you'll find this little look very, very nice and almost prototypical height. And it gives you something to kind of play with as well. I'm going to do some more of this right here. And so that way when I get home, we can do a nice sound test compared to the Lionel Fast Track, the Menards track or tubular track with this on. And I'm also going to do some 096 curves with the same process. And these are my two 30-inch pieces. That is a lot of ties to cut. Oh well, it's all fun. This is what the hobby's all about. Having fun, experimenting, finding out which works best for you. The other video we did was this little guy right here, little slope back tender. We added using stainless steel handrails, stainless steel wire or craft wire, depending on where you buy it at, how they list it. Adding some little details to it. Here, sides, up here, handrails, stuff like that. Little cut bar, which I ain't figured out how I'm really going to make that work all that well, but I'll figure out something on that just to kind of make it, maybe work. But I'm also looking at right here, down here at the end. I got the strip wood, and I'm thinking about putting the strip wood right down there. Of course, it will be cut to fit this little piece right here. Okay, so something kind of like that. Kind of give it a little, kind of like a little depth, if you will. Maybe a little extra more detailing. As far as this end piece goes right here, I haven't decided what I'm going to do right there. If I'm going to make a metal plate to go in here and V-shape it for the coal, or if I'm going to use this strip wood and lay in there like this all the way, and this, of course, right through here. and put lines in it to assimilate, wood slats. So I really haven't decided on that one yet. But the other thing is this light back here. I'm still debating on whether or not to do that, because to do that I have to change out the trucks on this little tender, because they do not have anything down here for me to be able to put the little adapter for the pickups. So I'm still thinking about that. Even if not, I can still detail it out by putting a little visor there. Maybe put a light in there for future use if I decide to light it up at a later date. So that is where I'm at with that little project. And then we have the good old-fashioned, back to the basics, Kinky Cheryl cars. I got, with these right here, I've got to make the windows. I've got to sand down this block to match this one. This will be able to articulate, as we all know. As far as lighting goes, I don't know yet if I'm going to light it up or not. If I do, I need to make sure it's accessible somehow. I'm just not too sure how I want to light it up yet. I mean, I guess I could put some little LEDs, bright LEDs down here. Or something like that. I don't know yet how I want to do that and still make it accessible. Because if I go through the top to mount the roof, then I got screws showing on the top. I don't want screws showing. Unless I use like a little magnet or something that will pop over it. That's a possibility. Don't know yet. But, so that's what I'm looking at with these two. Because this will be the first articulated car on the railroad, on the King Julian Ranch Railroad. And that is, I'm a sucker for articulated cars. Articulated locomotives, articulated cars, love them. There's just something about them. They're just a special type of machinery, if you will. And of course, this one I still got a few little extra details I need to get done. We also touched on the Hymic 2 videos back. I really wanted to do a test run, at least up and back on the straight tracks I've got. But because of the weather outside, I'm not going to do that right now. Probably wait till I get home, and then we're going to put it on the rails and actually run. Let's just see how it does. Again, that locomotive is destined for new power trucks as updates to it, along with other stuff. So, that just really stinks. Other than that, so this is kind of where I'm at right now with everything. I do have the trucks for these articulates, which is up there. I need to get down to this warmer climate so I can paint, such as the tender needs to be painted. These cars need to get their outside painted, and the articulated cattle cars need to be painted. I also need to pick up some wood so I can do the other 3 cattle cars up here that are articulated. Yeah, those are going to be fun. And I need to get the plates made. Unfortunately, the freeze up in my truck being in the shop really, it did a number, put me behind some stuff. But we'll get through that and we'll keep going. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm really surprised, though, because when my truck froze up, everything in my truck froze. Everything. When it's negative 14 outside and blowing wind that makes it feel like negative 41, that's cold. everything froze up in my truck. For instance, even though I've been driving for just a little under an hour, I had this sitting on my floor. It was full, but it's already ice cold, like it just came out of the freezer. That's cold, and it's 0 degrees right now in St. Joseph, Missouri. Also, today is my wife's birthday, and here I am just now getting back on the road. Hopefully pick up a load tomorrow so I can get home to Texas and spend her, celebrate her birthday. It might be a day or two late, but I still want to celebrate her birthday with her. She's a beautiful person. Love her a lot, but unfortunately she knows my job sometimes isn't always what I want it to be, where I want to be when a birthday comes up. So to my wife, happy birthday. Please do not kill me when I get home, because I may be setting up the trains and do some test running with sound stuff. Please don't kill me. As always, it's fun. It's what I do. She puts up with me. Don't know why, but she does. So yeah, that's what we're doing. If you like what you saw in this video and like what you heard and you want to see some more, hit that like button and subscribe button. Drop some comments. Let's have some fun on this channel. That's what it's all about. Just having fun and learning from each other. And that's what this channel is really about. And having fun here. So as always, keep the shiny side up, rubber down. I will see you in the next video. Please be safe during all this weather, this nasty weather we're having. And I will see y'all sometime tomorrow. As always, keep the shiny side up, rubber down. I'll see you then.